6:14, time now for the latest in business news, and we say good Monday morning to Mike Eppel, and welcome back, Mike.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. You had an extra long weekend last
Yeah,
weekend.
took a few days off, a little road trip to upstate Michigan, of all places, Frankenmuth, Michigan specifically. And along the way, got a few things, Tammie, little show and tell.
Oh.
Nothing to see. I had to pick this up along. There you go. New addition to the collection.
A
So
fresh
put that down there.
tractor. Where are you going to put that? There's no room back there.
Oh, there's lots of room. There's lots of room. I can find space. Trust me.
All right. Just you're going to take down like your wedding photo or something? What are you going to do?
Yeah, much to my wife's chagrin.
Right.
And also didn't win the Powerball.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, if you did,
Fail.
you would not be here. We would know that, right?
That's not necessarily true.
Just see an empty chair spinning.
I love my job. I love talking about money, and that would have just added to the mix.
Yeah, there you go. You can talk about all the money you have now. All right. Well, nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Heading to the markets now. Looking
Yeah.
good on the markets based on some job numbers from last week.
What I was watching while I was away, I still obviously follow the money, and what we saw Friday was kind of interesting because we had some really good jobs numbers for both Canada and the U.S. 108,000 here, 260,000 in the States. So the central bank's attempts to slow the economy by raising interest rates to cool inflation, maybe cool off the labor market and lead to a little less price pressures for wages. Not working yet by the looks of things. It's good and bad if you want to basically drill it down to that type of metric, because the central banks want to slow things down. It doesn't seem to be working. So how much higher do interest rates have to go, Tammie, with the housing market already seeing cracks because of higher borrowing costs? This week we'll hear from Tiff Macklem, the governor of the Bank of Canada. He's got a speech here in Toronto on Thursday. We've got U.S. inflation data due in this week. The U.S. midterms had the fiscal update last week. All sorts of financial goings on right now in the state of the affairs for the economy and what it all means for you and me and how much we have to pay for everything, it seems like, on a monthly basis. So bottom line, markets are up this morning. They were up sharply Friday, and it looks like the rally is going to continue. I will say, though, price for oil has gotten more expensive. Watch out for the price of the pumps because of that. And gold saw a big jump. And the Canadian dollar was up Friday by over a full cent for some unknown reason. So
a full cent. Wow. Okay, that's great.
That's back above 74 cents U.S. as of this morning.
Okay, you don't hear that very often. All right, next.
No, not lately.
WestJet. So Canadian airline having a big issue this weekend.
What's going on in the airlines? If it's not one thing, it's another. It's, they're having staffing shortages and now computer problems. WestJet had to cancel, 200 flights over the weekend, and more delays expected this week as they get their schedule back to normal. Computer issue at their central data hub. They had a cooling problem. The computers couldn't be cooled, so they had to shut them down, go to a backup system. It just led to abject chaos. But this has been a theme for 2022, hasn't it? With the airline, globally having all sorts of problems, and yet all the talk is that people still want to travel. It's not exactly causing any shortage in travel intentions by consumers, Tammie. So It's going to be interesting. Hopefully they get it fixed up quickly, and we don't hear about this over the next number of months, because a lot of people want to get away for some sort of winter vacation.
Yeah. Next, Twitter. You're speaking of chaos in the airlines. Chaos at Twitter. My goodness, there's a lot going on there.
Oh, well, Elon followed through on the idea to cut all sorts of jobs. Half of the workforce? 3,500 employees in one fell swoop on Friday, and apparently some of them were called back over the weekend or sent a note. Can you come back? We've apparently laid off too many people. The details, as we learn more about the actual job cuts and where they are, there were some here in Canada, and the question is, I guess they're just running on the algorithms that were set up, and how you cut a half of the workforce of a company of this size, Tammie, is questionable at its base. But, what's next? Musk says he's going to delay the removal of the blue check mark until after tomorrow's U.S. midterm elections. Doesn't want to fiddle with that, but we're going to have to end up paying for that at some point as well. And he's also canceling fake accounts a lot of the celebrities apparently over the weekend changed their Twitter handles to Elon Musk to basically tweet out various and sundry political points or protests against what he's doing to that social media platform. So it's every minute there's something going on with the Twitter story.
Yeah, something new every day, I want to say.
Every tweet.
Oh, every tweet. Unfortunately, I can't retweet you because we're out of time. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. But keep it there.
Until tomorrow.
But we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Welcome back.
Thank you.